Welcome to the Clermont County Board of Commissioners meeting on this beautiful February 10th day. Can you believe that this year is just going so fast? It seems like just yesterday we were in front of Christmas and now we're behind it. Prior to starting our commissioners meeting, we always ask local clergy representation to come and lead us in prayer. This morning is no different. Dee Dee Bacon is here from Mount Carmel Christian Center. It happens to be Bonnie and I's home church, and we're glad that you're here, Dee Dee. By all means, the podium is yours, and please lead us in prayer.
I'm going to share with you a prayer that was a blessing that Moses, the leader of the people of Israel, instructed the priests to say over the people. And I think it's appropriate for this to be shared with as a blessing on the commissioners, as well as a blessing on our county. So, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And now to officially start our meeting, I'll ask Commissioner Corcoran if you lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Thank you, Dee Dee. This meeting is officially called to order, and we will move to letter B for the approval of regular session minutes of 2/5/2025 first. Board, you've had these minutes, had an opportunity to review them. Do I have a motion for approval?
I'll make the motion.
A second?
Been moved in second. Roll call, Gail.
Commissioner Batchelor?
Yes.
Commissioner Corcoran?
Yes.
Commissioner Painter?
Yes. And then the next set of minutes is the approval of amended regular session minutes of 1/22/2025. You've had these minutes and had the opportunity to review them. Do I have a motion to approve of them?
Make the motion?
I'll second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call, Gail.
Commissioner Corcoran?
Yes.
Commissioner Batchelor?
Yes.
Commissioner Painter?
Yes. We have a presentation this morning here from Joe Abner. Joe is the Deputy District Director for Congressman David Taylor. Joe, we're glad you're here this morning, and the podium is yours.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me be here. Just a few things first. The Congressman was sworn in on January 3rd, and his two committee assignments are infrastructure and agriculture. So there's going to be two big things for the Congressman. But again, my name is Joe Abner. I'm the Deputy District Director for Congressman David Taylor's office. We have 4 offices, one in Union Township, Peebles, Chillicothe, and then Washington, D.C. One of my main roles is to just let the constituents know of the services that a congressional office can provide. So I'm kind of making the rounds, to introduce myself, but also let people know what Congressman Taylor's office can do for them. One of the things that we can do is casework for folks that are having issues with federal agencies, whether it's IRS, Veteran Affairs, immigration issues. That's something that the congressman can step in and assist with if needed. You can't always promise a favorable result, but we'll give it our best effort. Another way is a lot of folks have a lot of concerns about legislation right now, that things that are going through Congress or just nationally. So our offices are always welcome taking calls, whether they like what's happening in DC or they have a lot of concerns. They can always call up one of our 4 offices to voice their concerns or the support for legislation. A few other things, we have internships for high school students. So if there's some folks that are interested in learning about how public service or government, they can always apply for our internship program through our website. This way they get firsthand experience, dealing with, the public and the needs of what they are looking for. And other things, military academies, we can help folks get appointments to that. It's a process, generally happens in the fall. They have to go through, submit a bunch of paperwork, and then go through an interview process to get the appointment. The other few things, White House tours, we're able to help with folks if people are up in DC and need help with getting tours of the Capitol or the White House. It's something we can assist with. Letters of support, if the county finds a federal program that they're looking for support, we're happy to look into it and see if the congressman can throw his support behind. Also, if you know someone that needs some recognition, we can also get flags flown over the Capitol. If you know someone that's had like 40, 50 years in service, we're happy to help recognize that. Lastly, if there's anything we can ever be of help with, feel free to reach out. You guys know how to get a hold of me. I'll do whatever I can to help. And I appreciate you and all that you do for Clermont County. We talk about 32 all the time and how you guys really opened that up for the Clermont County. And I can't thank you enough. And then we're also community project funding. That's something that Congressman is going to be looking at this. So if there's projects that you guys have interest in this coming up fall or this spring, let us know. That's something we can look into. But if anybody ever needs to get a hold of us, we're at 513-474-7777, the old Congressman Winstrup number. So easy to remember. But anyway, I appreciate you allowing me to be here. And like I said, if I can ever be of help, please let me know.
Thank
Okay.
you, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. We will move to letter D, public participation. Is there anyone here this morning that would like to participate from the public? Speak with the commissioners? Hearing none, I'll close public participation. We will move to letter E, which is the consent agenda. Board, a consent agenda has been prepared. You've had the opportunity to review it early prior to the meeting. Are there any items that need to be removed from the consent agenda for further consideration? Hearing none, I would ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda as provided.
I'll make the motion to approve. Second.
It's been moved and second. Roll call, Gail.
Commissioner Batchelor?
Yes.
Commissioner Corcoran? Commissioner Painter?
Yes, we will move on to letter F, which is the non-consent agenda. Non-consent agenda starts on page 3 with item 6. And it starts with a Duke Energy Foundation proposal.
Good morning.
Morning.
Recommendation to acknowledge the submission of a grant application to the Duke Energy Foundation for $5,000 to support local mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery activities.
Thank you. Board, you've heard the reading of item number 6 for a recommendation for a grant application to Duke Energy. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
It's been moved and second. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Gail.
Commissioner Corcoran?
Yes.
Commissioner Batchelor?
Yes.
Commissioner Painter?
Yes, item number 7.
Recommendation to nominate the following individuals for an appointment to serve on the Clermont County Local Emergency Planning Committee and to accept the resignations of the following individuals as approved by the Clermont County Local Emergency Planning Committee on 1/23/25, effective upon approval through 8/14/2025, pursuant to and in compliance with Section 3750.03B of the Ohio Revised Code, as listed below.
Okay. And board, just note that the resignations include Steve Armstrong, Mike Bamer, Chris Stratton, and Kevin Riley. And the appointments include Kim Francis, Ursula Miller, Mike White, and Stephen Downey. Board, you've heard the reading of the item. Do I have a motion for approval?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
It's been moved and second. Any other conversation? Roll call, Gail.
Commissioner Batchelor?
Yes.
Commissioner Corcoran?
Yes.
Commissioner Painter?
Yes, item number 7 is approved. Thank you. Are there any other additions to the agenda at this time?
There are no additions this morning.
Okay, we will move on to letter H. I'm requesting an executive session pursuant to 12122 G1 and G2 of the Ohio Revised Code to first consider the employment or compensation of a public employee or more public employees, and second, to consider the sale of property at competitive bidding or the sale or other disposition of unneeded, obsolete, or unfit for use property in accordance with Section 505.10 of the Ohio Revised Code if premature disclosure of information would give an unfair competitive or bargaining advantage to a person whose personal or private interest is adverse to the general public interest. Do I have a motion to go into executive session?
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
Been moved and second. Roll call, Gail.
Commissioner Corcoran,
Yes.
Commissioner Batchelor,
Yes.
Commissioner Painter.
Yes, we will move to executive session. We will return and we will conduct further business. Thank you. From executive session, there were no decisions made and no actions taken. We will move on with our regular agenda. We are at letter I, county elected officials discussion. Tom, any county elected officials, any discussions today for the board?
Unless Ralph or Jessica, anything? Okay.
None?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Letter J, member comments, board member comments, anything?
Get your shovels ready.
That's true. That's what they say. And it's going to be cold again. That is sad, isn't it? Mr. Corcoran, anything?
Nothing.
Okay. Hearing no comments, then I would ask for a motion to adjourn today's meeting.
I'll make the motion to adjourn. I will second.
It's been moved and second. Roll call, Gail?
Commissioner Batchelor,
Yes.
Commissioner Corcoran,
Yes.
Commissioner Painter.
Yes. Thank you for being with us this 10th day of February. You can join a meeting this coming Wednesday at 10 a.m. right here at Clermont County. Thank you so much.